Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Grandma and Grandpa. Today we are going to explore the city of Sakai by bicycle. We're going to leave our luggage here at Emmy and Koji's house. All of our stuff is here. I don't know if this is ryokan style, but this is like the ryokan style mat here. And then Cody and I are sleeping over here. I'm gonna try filming on my GoPro because my Sony is giving me issues. Also, my batteries are like breaking apart. They're not surviving Japan at all. So I brought the GoPro as a waterproof backup camera. And now I think the GoPro is gonna be my main camera. I'm not sure exactly how the sound's gonna sound on here, but we're gonna try it anyways. So we're just putting together a little day pack, carry around with us. We park our bicycles, we can walk around with the day pack, do some filming and exploring. Staying over here at Emmy and Koji's house. We're gonna be cycling, I think, this green route to this park area where there's a couple different museums. There's a nice park, maybe a temple, and then these kofun things, which are actually like ancient burial grounds that they've shaped to look like keys from the sky. So the aerial view looks like a key. She had this Sakai visitor's guide that we're gonna kind of use to see where we're going. So it's about an 8-kilometer short bicycle ride to Dyson Park, and it has the Sakai Museum in it. And we're here right now, we just got in. So this is the biggest kofun in all of Japan. I think they're spread all throughout the country. The biggest one is located here in Sakai. Right outside of the prayers gate, in front of this kofu, they have the little prayer water. I still don't understand what this is. If anybody knows, please tell me. So we're just getting to the Sakai City Museum. We're gonna check this out, learn some history of Sakai, and share it with everybody. Cody had to use this little vending machine here to get our tickets. Thank you. Starting with a movie. So the movie was very informative about the kofu, which are the ancient burial mounds here in Japan. They're actually larger in land size than the ones in Egypt and the ones in China. I think they were saying theirs were the biggest. The video had English subtitles, so kudos to that. We're now going to explore the rest of the museum, and it looks like we're back into Japanese only. The push pins are holding up the pictures. So they kept using this word tumuli. I didn't know what it meant, so I googled it. It means an ancient burial mound or a barrow. So we can put these on. I love Japan. They have put so much effort. This museum is beautiful. All the displays are like so clean. He's telling us this is the biggest gun in the world. The matchlock mechanism there. He said it was carried by 2 or 3 people. It weighs over 250 pounds. So this is the map from 1500s, what they thought Japan had looked like. It's all junked up. There's no Hokkaido, which is the northern island. This is Korea, the island. This was pre-Google Maps, pre-smartphone era. So Sakai's been burnt to the ground 3 times, so they don't have any old houses in the neighborhood, so they built a model of what they would have looked like back in the day. Old wooden Sakai houses. They say this is a dog. I totally think this is a pig. The curly tail and the pig face. That is totally a pig. Do you think that's a pig? Let me know if you think that's a pig. So we're on the bottom floor and there's these 2 oblong blocks. It's an art piece. That top one is balanced on that one. It is moving. If you can see the wind blow. It's moving. I promise you, it's moving. So thoughts on the Sakai Museum? 2 thumbs up. Only 200 yen, super cheap. Lots of things about Japan history in there. Guns were awesome. Got to try on armor and just learned some history of Sakai City, which I knew nothing about. We're gonna check out a little bit more of the park, and then we're gonna go to the Shimano Bicycle Museum. Before we go to the Shimano Museum, actually, we're gonna get some food. City Museum's there, There's a little garden thing. There's this big door, and then there's this itty bitty Japanese store, tiny little Japanese door. I don't know what it's for. And then this big door. Cody's setting up a shot. We're in the garden. We're gonna get a bowl of green tea for 300 yen with dry confectionery. That's dry confectionery. We don't know. So dried confectionery, she told us, was some sort of sweet sugar component that you eat before the tea because the tea is bitter. That color is beautiful. Wow, that is like the Hulk green. This beautiful, beautiful color. So rather than putting sugar in the tea, we're putting a little bit of sugar in our mouth, and then we drink the tea to balance out the flavor because the tea is a little bitter. It's good. So if you come to Sakai, the Sakai City Museum is over there, and then this nice cute little tea house is here. Only 300 yen, like $3 to go drink some matcha tea with the little dry confectionery. I highly recommend it. I have been to other tea houses within Japan and it hasn't been this cheap. It's been like 500 yen or more at the super touristy areas in Kyoto. And now we're gonna walk through this little garden here. Japan's so peaceful with these obnoxious Westerners coming to their country, wearing sandals, being loud, trying to do travel vlogs, and ride their bicycles across the country. One of the things that I forgot to mention at the museum was that a volunteer came up to us and was just talking to us in English about all the things. We had a personal tour guide going around with us, telling us about the guns, telling us about this and that, because most of the signs were in Japanese, and to a foreign tourist, that's kind of difficult. And it's just really nice that they had someone dedicated to come talk to us in English. We definitely recommend going to that Sakai City Museum. So we're gonna eat at Sukiya, which is like cheap Japanese fast food. This is where Naoya took me, and now I know this as a cheap place to eat, so we're gonna eat here. It's like kimchi, some sort of beef, some sort of stringy noodles, and then Japanese rice. It has a cold egg. I don't know what I do with that, if that goes on there. And then a sort of soup, and Cody got curry. It looks like curry with a soft-boiled egg, something like that, and then miso soup. His was $7, mine was like $5. Now we are on our way to the Shimano Bicycle Museum, the cycling museum in Sakai, Japan. So this is what happens when I'm put in charge. The bicycle museum's closed, actually. It closed 30 minutes ago. So we're just gonna go back to the house, but I really need to go to the bathroom. I just found a porta potty. We're gonna see what a Japanese porta potty looks like. Hand washing station, a urinal, another urinal. Oh, it's a squatter. It still has a flush function. Wow, Japan's so smart. That was messy. So we're just gonna ride around the park a little bit. These were all cherry blossoms. I think these were cherry blossoms. Now they're dead. Death of the cherry blossom. They're still pretty though, with the green. Cherry blossom selfie. Make sure you check out Cody's channel to see an Australian perspective of today. We were riding back to Emmy's house and Cody spotted a 2nd Street reuse shop. So this is like, I guess, the first thrift shop that we've been to in Japan. That's awesome. We're gonna check out this resale shop and see what's going on. Dude, they got computers, more set up like a pawn shop looking. This is awesome. Everything is in bags. It's so clean. Everything's marked. There's like a remote for 100 yen, a bunch of TVs. It looks just like a pawn shop. So many phones. MP3, Polaroid. There's an original Super Soaker back there. That thing's worth like 150 bucks. Stuff here is super quality. Arc'teryx, 89 bucks. Patagonia, 69 bucks. Jordan 7s, how much? 59 bucks. And these are all Red Wings. 89 bucks. Japanese love Red Wings. I swear I've sold this exact shirt on Etsy. Very cool, very expensive. They're buying things from people rather than getting donations, so that's built into the price. But a lot of things there, cheaper than new for sure, but not many flip. My SD card actually filled up, so we had to stop by an electronics shop where I just got one. Got a 32 gig that's in the camera right now. But we are back at our accommodations at Emmy and Koji's warm shower guest house. Beautiful stay. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to thumb the video up if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss another video. If you have any questions about Japan or you want to send some motivating comments and prayers our way, put them in the comment section, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.